that's there. Sticking with a lot of the positives first, I guess, the world itself is pretty cool. Santo Ileso is a pretty varied and fun sandbox, you know? Random things happen. Car accidents pop off, pedestrians shoot off fireworks. There's always stuff to find, and each district offers some different stuff.
So what game is that?
Dense residential areas with low buildings, there's wide open plains and desert to cruise through, city areas with much more verticality, but it's all designed with like a fresh creativity.
Then you'll just have to get through the guessing game, but I ain't gonna tell you the bullshit.
I just like driving and flying around, checking the place out. It's a sun-drenched, new-feeling location. It's not just like shiny California or grim dark city. Maybe because I'm fresh off Better Call Saul and rewatching Breaking Bad, I just like having this like southwestern crime place to mess around in. But diving more onto the negative side, your character has 3 roommates, and you guys decide to really build a gang empire and take over the town because you're tired of being broke. Each of your friends has their unique quirk. You know, the muscle guy, the brain, the driver, each with their own unique background, which is nice. But the game really leans on this group dynamic, and
is that what you want to find out?
This roommate to gang group thing did not really work for me. The best I can compare to is some of the
How did I end up here? This game is
not the worst ever there, but it had plenty of cringe-inducing bits. Saints Row is basically all of the bad parts of that. I don't mind keeping things nice and loose and dumb and even self-aware, but everything for me here pales in comparison to anything the Saints Row series is known for. You know, from voice actor jokes to weird pop
really what you're gonna do.
You know, the Saints Row stuff was always an acquired taste, but hey, it swung for the fences. Saints Row 2022 feels far more standard and churned out by a laboratory with just bad jokes, and I found most of the characters grating or just forgettable. You know, weird tones, a few story beats you can see coming from a mile away, and just so many jokes that just did not land for me. Again, humor is subjective, you might feel differently, but I'm just putting it out there. Now, where the comedy does at least work for me is in some of the side hustles and criminal ventures. You know, the stuff to keep busy in this open world, slowly build your money and your influence and your power. Now, you're stealing specific cars, you're leaving bad Yelp reviews for places, and then fighting the bad guys that show up. That was dumb enough for me. You're doing the insurance fraud stuff. There are high-level bounty targets you can take down. That stuff is fun on paper, but the bigger ones, the criminal ventures specifically, are more focused on, you know, getting some down to progress to the next story mission. There's some fun to be had here, but it varies. Some of it is mindless fun, but after a few hours, most of it got old. A lot of it is just repetitive and uninspired. My biggest disappointment with the game, though, other than like that lack of charm or soul there, is that I just didn't find it very fun to play. The most important thing, you know, the core elements are third-person shooting and driving. That's what you're predominantly doing most of the game, and I just didn't really enjoy it. The third-person shooting is extremely bare bones. You can crouch, dodge roll, shoot, aim down sights, and if you get enough kills, you can do cool, over-the-top finishing moves that just give you back some health. The shooting itself just never really feels great. You can get some satisfying headshots that work really well from a feedback standpoint, they pop. But otherwise, aiming and shooting is extremely dull. With aiming and targeting never really feeling quite right, even no matter how much I mess with the settings. Just endlessly dodge rolling and shooting got old really quick.
Stuff explodes
slowly, quickly shoot explosive barrels and stuff. And even if the main weapon can cause some chaos, but that's about all. The shooting and combat, you know, the main thing you do in the game, it just feels kind of outdated.
Well, I think he does, and you're not letting him make his own decisions.
Animation's not always matching up. You know, sometimes your character will do half of a finishing move on like the air, and a lot of those finisher instant kill things are insanely long. Like,
well, what was the point of that if you're just gonna run?
Stabbing, shooting, John Wick animation as much as the next guy, maybe even more. But
I don't remember. Doesn't he end up being a
it actually breaks up the action in a way that I found kind of annoying. The other big issue for that is the enemy types and the behavior. Now, this for me personally has always kind of been a Saints Row issue depending on the game, but a lot of the enemies here just stand and shoot out in the open.
Don't tell me he just runs right over it.
There are rankings now and armored enemies, and a few from the certain gangs have some cool attacks.
Now, let me
but
guess,
I'd say
we're
the
gonna wish
vast
we had
majority of them
before.
are forgettable. there's a lot of just kind of genericness stuff. And with no cover button,
You're crazy,
not
deranged
much else to
turkey.
do other than just scraping up and using the abilities, which are sometimes cool. It's still just all managed to feel really bland. It just adds up to it feeling like a chore. The game starts off strong and peppers in some cool sequences throughout it, but ultimately, I just found myself so bored. The progression and the upgrading, too. It isn't really too much to write home about. Through your in-game cell phone, of course, you equip abilities and perks that you unlock as you go. There's active and passive stuff, so health bonuses, modifiers, cooler moves, and like I said, some of them can get pretty crazy, and all of them just kind of require you to spend a regenerating thing. You know, as much as sometimes they have the Saints Row charm, like the first one I still think is one of the better ones, where you just shove a grenade down the guy's throat and throw him. Overall, all of it was never enough to get me excited somebody's throat. Why don't you? Kind of going through the motions. Now, the driving is probably the better of these two core things. It's arcadey style, so it's easy and fun, but it's also floaty. There is a good but awkward drift button, but you know, driving just doesn't feel quite right. Most car sounds are underwhelming. The feedback could be more satisfying.
Oh.
Roger.
Are you for real?
Oh, is that it? Just be for real with yourself, would ya?
Oh, come on, guys. Revenge is the best medicine. John, these are all gonna thank me when you guys become internet sensation. Oh, you better believe this little puppy's going viral, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, we got undercut stuff. We got cut.
That's a nice one. Oh, that's a nice one.
That's not fucking dead. We're gonna fucking pay, bitch!
Wait, how did Jessica die? I don't even...
Guys, come on. Seriously, this is crazy, you know? Shut up. Why'd you hit her, man? Huh? Why'd you fucking hit her? What are you talking about? You punched Ashley, you piece of shit. I got so mad. You don't hit a girl.
Let's get this thing open, Captain.
Just
I'm ready when you are.
Chris, I'm not your bro. Where are we going?
This is
Where are you
crazy.
guys taking me? Locking you up. Whoa. What? Can't believe it. Stupid Coca-Cola.
Found the last one. Let's head back.
Do anything unserious, bro? Goddamn
I like how he just said, I'm not your bro, and then he calls him bro.
Michael,
Because of the floatiness, the vehicles are often all over the place. Like, hit a small pebble off-road, or, you know, get tapped by a pursuing car in a slightly wrong angle. Your vehicle will just, like, go completely off the rails in unreasonable directions. That kind of kill the fun and the momentum more than they should. It's not really a difficulty thing. There's a good amount of destruction and crashing through stuff, especially with nitrous with your cars, and lots of cool opportunities for jumps. But it all still misses way more than it hits. There's, at the very least, a real satisfying option to ram vehicles. That works fairly well. It makes cars explode, and they actually look really impressive. A lot of the times, like, the cars explode and flip over, and the driver goes flying out of the car amidst all the fire and the metal parts and stuff. And that's nice, but otherwise, not super into the driver. And in a weird Just Cause influence, you can hop out of your car and shoot from the roof, where, again, aiming doesn't feel quite right, but you can also jump to a wingsuit and glide around the environment. There are also points around the map to launch from too, but gliding around is quiet and slow and just kind of comes out of nowhere. You just have the ability, which is just another thing in the game's weird, unsatisfying progression system I mentioned earlier. Also, it's worth noting that the game is buggy. most of my bugs and glitches were visual and didn't really impact gameplay or anything much. Just weird graphic things, animation things I mentioned earlier, some draw distance stuff. But I've spoken to other reviewers that have had bigger bugs and corrupted filage. Now, please note the game will be getting a day one patch, to be fair, so if folks will think that, some of these issues will be fixed quickly, but overall, even with a quick patch, I mean, the game is just a messy feeling experience. The word jankiness I know is like a hackneyed phrase for reviewers at this point, but like there's a lot of janky parts. A lot of it just feels jacked up. Man, Saints Row just like the game really gets in the way of itself. It could have been a fun but simple, kind of dumb open world thing to turn off your brain, but it didn't even really get there, and I think it annoys more than it entertains.
I'm going all aggressive, bro.
Tries to kind of satisfy all types of Saints Row fans. Those who preferred the earlier games and those who preferred the later ones, and ultimately comes up doing nothing really. And I don't liked all of them and was open to a reboot, a new Saints Row thing. I was left completely disappointed and hollow. One of the most exciting things I did feel from the game was hearing an Eric B. and Rakim song. Shout out to my old school hip hop people out there watching that. Like it kind of actually reminded me of the original game back in the day that also had Eric B. and Rakim's "I Ain't No Joke." The fact that I'm digging into the soundtrack to find positive points should tell you enough. It might sound like I'm just complaining and whining on about this game. I know I look for the positives in games, but I don't really recommend this at all. If you were really excited, I don't want to totally take the wind out of your sails. Maybe it's just me. These are, of course, a lot of personal opinion. But I think when you reboot something, it has to be totally fresh. Try something new. Maybe even be better than the old games. And this new Saints Row didn't even feel like it tried. I'll admit, it's hard to stack up characters like against Johnny Gas, Donnie, all those people. But damn, man, this one is a bummer. But
wait, I thought we did not end up killing
now I give you some pros, some cons, some personal opinions. Now I want to hear yours. I definitely just want to know where you're at with the Saints Row series, because I've talked to a bunch of different people coming into the game for different things or fell in love with different specific games. I just want to know that. Let's talk about all the cool memories. If you are jumping into Saints Row, this new one, let me know what you think. If you heard what I had to say and heard I was disappointed but ultimately still wanted to give it a shot, more power to you. Let's talk about this stuff. Now, if this did help you out and help, your purchasing decision, clicking the like button does help us. It will be very much appreciated. If you're new,
I don't remember how this goes.
Are there any other vessels in the water?
Negative. Intel says only the carrier. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
I wouldn't put it past
Shut your fucking mouth!
All anti-aircraft guns have been destroyed.
All right, now we can stop that missile. Find a place to land,
I
Captain.
hit him. I already said if I get the chance, I'm hitting him.
Chill out! What the hell are you doing?
HQ to Alpha.
We're gonna shoot him.
The missile countdown has already started.
Just try to scare him.
Find the control unit and stop the launch.
Taste of his own medicine.
Roger that, HQ.
Well, what the
We're on.
hell, man? I could have killed him. Relax. It's fine. I didn't like doing that. Well, now it's quiet.
Looks like my path is blocked.
Right,
Nothing a little pyrotechnics can't take care
I
of.
don't know if we just knocked
I've got you
him out.
covered.
I'm gonna watch him until the morning. I'm gonna be feeding him half to death.
What sort of waffle maker can I get for $35?
Yeah, well, job well done. What the hell, man? Go back to the lodge.
How was your first day? Where the other mercenaries met?
You look like you could use some of these. Thanks.
Seriously, how's the job? It's part of business.
I'm not ashamed. I can tell you love it. Okay. I don't have to love it. I must be fun.
Amen.
So I'm guessing that means the basement.
One fan got married on 6 months.
Oh, what?
He got married on June 9th, cousin. He did it on purpose.
Are we gonna make it rain? We'll make rain. We just gotta. Last time we got creative. I got 3 times. Hey, we've been 4 times a day. 0 times we were on time. This is true. Look,
That looks like more trouble than we need.
No one gives a shit.
This fight's about to get dirty.
Eli, don't do business. Brunch is a time for friends and emotions. That's the base I'm around. Alright.
Hurry it up here! We're running out of time!
Really fucking good, Paul.
word I am.
Now get back on the plane.
I don't know what they were thinking.
What happened?
Fun activities in the Saints Row reboot, don't get me wrong. But in the original Saints Row game, the activities were way better. And like, you know, you have Fight Club, like I'm doing right here. Mayhem were really fun activities, and you had Fuzz. Why did things like Fuzz and Fight Club, for example, why did these not come back in the Saints Row reboot? I don't know why they didn't. It's like the developer was just trying to erase their past as much as possible. And the thing about this is, Volition could have easily made their money back from what they made with the Saints Row reboot. They lost a lot of money with the Saints Row reboot, but I'm telling you guys, they could have made their money back and possibly even more.
We have an emergency. The
Doing
missile is
a
preparing to
reboot
launch.
of Saints Row 2.
How in the hell?
If they did, or I should say remake, if they did a remake of Saints Row 2, if they remade Saints Row 2 with a brand new engine, but it was still the exact same game as Saints Row 2, it still functioned
Damn it, that thing's
just
in
like
our way.
Saints Row 2, that would have sold millions. I honestly believe that, and that would have attracted a lot more people. But what happened is, a few days before Volition actually got completely shut down, a fan actually asked them, will you guys ever remake the old Saints Row games? And they said, we have no plans for them. And I wonder, you know, why? My friend RPG Gameplay, he made a video a few years ago in which he talked about how he would love the developers actually remake Saints Row 2, but they didn't do it. They haven't been listening to it. I mean, the people at Volition would have to be complete idiots if they don't know that fans want a Saints Row 2, you know, remake Saints Row 1. Some will still buy that. It'll introduce a ton of people to the series, and they'll see that Saints Row did not used to be this goofy, nonsense, ridiculous game it is now. The old Saints Row games were still funny, but it wasn't the point where you were just trying to make you laugh every few minutes. Got a point. There were still serious moments in the story, and these characters were still gangsters. Were the characters who were Saints Row reboot. These characters were not gangsters. This was just a massive trend. It's like money by. Oh, look at that tense guy. So they just gave him one gold bar. Okay, well, that's still worth a lot of money, but celebrate.
What do you have in mind?
Oh, I don't know. Money fight! Oh, what?
Yeah. That's what I would hope for.
That's exactly what these guys did. I don't know, you know, what they were thinking. And then you had, you know, the Prince things like a board game, and you know, you had the cat, and
The cat?
Kept going on and on. And the developer was like claiming that, like, oh, you know, we want
it's a 4-hour mark, and that's when that thing is hitting the most.
Here's the thing about this. I don't think most of the people watching this are cringe.
It just
like
is.
The Saints Row
Or
characters
now.
are in the reboot. I know, I'm not.
It's an hour and 40 minutes.
And the thing about this is, in Saints Row 1 and 2, I did not relate to the characters in Saints Row 1 and 2 at all.
What?
Even though I didn't relate to those characters at all, I still
Oh,
love them.
that's what I said earlier.
I'm not a gangster. You're not supposed to relate to gangsters. It's the whole point. The reason that we play video games was characters nothing like in real life. Why are gangster movies so popular? People love gangster movies because they can see the perspective of the criminal. That's why people love gangster movies and gangster games. It doesn't mean that we like
you know, little dog, you're one of them good ones. You
We're
are.
not supposed to relate to gangsters. That's the whole
Let me see that. No,
Oh,
it's alright, little dog. No, but it's so. It's so.
Like
that.
capitalism.
Like that.
This is exactly the people that we are supposed to relate. Something I need to tell you. I'm surprised there's not an activity in the game where you honestly go to, you know, a Starbucks cafe and you just sit there on Twitter and just complain about celebrities, because that would have actually made it much more realistic.
Sherry and Jake need you. Don't let him down.
Yeah. You got eyes on the buyer?
Yep. Here it comes.
And I got the dealer. Nina, they're heading your way.
Oh, you got the
You should have eyes on the merchandise.
I sure do.
Was that a gunshot?
Yeah, they shot the dealer.
That is so unprofessional.
How's the patient?
No, it ain't none of my business for the bullshitter.
Is it really you? Do I know you? You okay, Johnny? Yeah, aside from almost getting sent to the chair. Quick. There's a lot of them. Can we do this?
We can't afford not to. Nina, you good?
Yeah, let's do it.
Great. Whenever you're ready, Kevin.
What are you guys thinking for dinner tonight? How about my whole famous chili con carne?
There's irony for you. A man who spent his entire life trying to destroy the world. Now, his son is the one who can save it.
Hey, guys. What you got in
The
the...
man who killed his father.
Oh, stolen Marshall FDI-101 M9 multi-rocket shoulder launchers. Nice.
Maybe it's fate.
My buddies and I have been looking all over town for those. Have you been hoarding? You need me. What the hell am I doing? I got the Saints. Sure you do. They play profits in jail and...
Once the Brotherhood, Ronin, and Samdi showed up, the few that were left dropped their flags before they got killed.
The Saints used to own Stillwater. I think it's time we give those other crews a wake-up call.
Well, do I look like I care?
Actually,
One of my videos got blocked yesterday, son, and it's only blocked in Russia this time.
Alright.
Oh, look at the world.
This is it.
Well, I don't know what kind of... I don't know, son. It said I played some music, and I never did.
Who the hell has the funding to build something like this?
Well, it was probably me.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna point that out, but I didn't want to be a bullshit about it.
Well, you ain't.
Captain.
You ain't a bullshit, You're a total.
A what?
You're one of the good ones, everybody. Oh, admit it. Is that really what
You're one of the broke ones.
Washed-up-bangers like you and Gat have a chance against the Brotherhood.
Get some of our boys and kill them.
I got it.
The Saints are out of control.
They found us. We gotta go.
Are you really surprised they might do something violent?
Captain, can you pinpoint their location?
Really?
That's all I gotta say about this. I'm looking at the timer right now. I've been ranting to close to 15
Captain,
minutes
give me
now.
a hand.
But yeah, that's what I say is, you know, for me personally, it's a combination of disappointment, you know, sadness, but also understanding. I'm not, you know, I'm more, when I'm sad that Volition is closed down, I blame them in the end. It's ultimately their fault. But I am also sad in a way, because you have to understand my perspective. I grew up with Saints Row 1 and 2. Saints Row 1 and 2 were huge parts of my childhood. And to see a developer just ignore their fans, neglect their fans, and insult their fans, and just call them haters, and to see such a great studio just fall apart into what it is now, such a disappointing game and completely closed down.
Roger.
What happened to the old Volition? So thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you guys think down below. And for people wondering if I done the final Saints Row DLC, because there's one final Saints Row DLC that I never covered, I will still cover that. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, drop a like. Let me know what you think down below. I'll see you guys.
I'll see what I find here. Wait for my command.
Roger that.
Talk to you later.
Every time.
Here, got another set of blades in the way.
Don't leave your channel. This game's perfection.
Just
I
give
will
me a
not
minute.
accept any criticism of this game or any different opinion different from my own. So I got a good idea. Since gamers are so intelligent,
It's on.
and
Here we go.
I'm gonna let the game review start, and I'll just be the referee. Introduce our first excellent level. There's no introduction. The legendary YouTuber Neo versus Beavis.
Taking my headphones off. Fuck that. Oh shit.
So fucking boring!
Now, I'm thinking that this guy does not like Star. But why?
Fucking pronouns!
But why?
Your character. It's like
3 seconds of the game, which is like 700 hours long.
Fucking gender ambiguity!
Theo, how do you feel about my idea about letting game routine start?
Fuck off!
But the game is...
We can't see past our own fucking reflection!
I just don't think Starfield is fit for this guy. You should The Last of Us.
Shut the woman
No
up,
pronoun
would
selection
ya?
screen, no character creator at all, actually.
No, I don't think I will.
Solitary fucking thing!
Yeah. Pretty please, fucker. You're funny, little dude. You are. You always you always were one of the boat bastards, weren't you?
Which are done procedurally by a programmer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here you broke Irish turkey.
Correct lighting.
The character models look really great under the correct lighting. Alright, let's dig into this a bit. Echo the Fox calls it stare field. Oh my god, that's gonna hit the floor for some big things. I am lowering the game score to 9 out of 10 after that one. That's that is insane. Hey Dog loves Starfield, but even he admits the character models. Why are all these clips from a crouching standpoint? Like, maybe stand up straight? Oh, I see now. For the graphics to be good in this game, you have to stand up and have the character in the correct lighting. It's a skill issue. Shinobi 602 is very impressed by the detail of the environment, given the scope of the game. I can definitely get behind this. When you walk into a room in this game, there will be like 300 little items on the desk, and every one of the items will be detailed in the model. And it's a good fit for this game because a lot of the gameplay is picking up items. On the other hand, a lot of the gameplay, and I mean a lot of it, is people talking. So the face animations are a key aspect of the game that should not be overlooked. Starfield is hands down the best gaming experience I have ever had. Nothing comes close, not even my beloved Skyrim or Witcher 3. Holy shit, this game is good. I am bumping that score back up to a 10 out of 10 flawless master. Xbox first heavy's machine. Take this thing. I haven't gotten any bugs this funny yet. My expectation for Starfield was that it would have like a cyberpunk level of glitches. But so far, the glitches I've got is like enemy doing this. So this is the power of the boost pad.
Captain Solo, Protocol Indigo.
And one of my challenges doesn't work. I just can never complete this challenge because of the bug. Which sucks because my guy always keeps running out of oxygen. Also, I saw a spaceship do this.
Oh, you will be.
What is that?
Hey, contact Charlie 3. That's you. Charlie 3. Nice to meet you. Bye, Charlie 3. Bye.
You can enjoy something and still willingly admit where the flaws lie. I might have to edit this guy out because he cannot be a game. This is boilerplate Bethesda, and for most that's fine. I think it's a little... Basically what he's saying is, Starfield doesn't look like Fallout 3, doesn't sound like Fallout 3, but it plays like Fallout 3.
Starfield is our first new universe in over 25 years, but it's still a Bethesda RPG through and through, where you step into a new world and you get that feeling
of feeling like Spider-Man. How are people not enjoying this game? I am a 40-year-old gamer who's been playing since the 80s. Holy shit. I've never touched a Bethesda game before this one, as I am a super space nerd, and this game got me to purchase a Series X just to play it. Boy, do I feel justified with my purchase. Okay, so here we got a big-time Star fan, an older gentleman somehow never played a Bethesda game. I don't know where this dude was at during Xbox 360 time. I truly do not understand the negativity towards the game. The hardest part of the game developer's job is its community. Some of these players are just entitled. The demands and expectations I'm seeing are just something below our
Really? Is that what your cause is for? It's about to be the 2 hour mark when it says it. This should have been the most right now. Really? Because it's really hitting me the most right now, it is.
Microsoft is a $2.4 trillion corporation. The marketing behind this game was so shit, Xbox Series X to play. This game should be highest, especially by people who bought the Series X day one. Mad because you can't manually fly from one planet to another? Seriously? I can't wait to fast travel to the down to see what's going on. Alright, that's red flag. You're gonna fast travel is not the selling point. That is a convenience. I think a lot of people, myself included, saw the No Man's Sky warning in the trailer and just naturally assumed the game would also feature spaceships.
He will thrive in the ashes of the burning city.
What does it not?
Conquering all that remains after
the fall. In Starfield, the space travel is to go into a
Is it not?
You can fly a spaceship in space. Something else is there for
Then not the truth there would have happened?
Can you get through to HQ?
You just keep smelling the same.
Let's get topside.
Now let's see.
So we're on our own.
Starfield players agree.
All right,
first
let's get
dozen
Sherry
hours
the hell out of here. Come on.
Okay,
Roger.
12 hours in, and I love it. Yes, the classic 12 hours to get to the fun part type game. I feel like most good games aren't even 12 hours long. Not every game has to start with bang, right?
That's what I'm saying. I hate gamers like that. They said it was Death Stranding. Oh, it's just boring for the first 10 hours and then it gets good, and then I'm just like, well, I'm not gonna play a game that's boring for the first 10 hours.
Starfield is like a strong 6 out of 10. With mods, 7 out of 10. And there you have it, people. I am dropping the gamer score to a 6 out of 10 without mods. And always remember, you did this, not me.
In Starfield, we're pushing our cities and settlements further than we ever have before. It's all there, waiting for you. A slice of humanity's future.
We're just gonna have to hold out.
So, ready to get out there?
No! I feel like I'm literally lost in space. I can't get from A to B when leaving the planet without finding myself an hour later, so far off my original objective having to last. This game is top notch, I swear. For real. Exploration in this game is actually pretty fucking crazy. Yeah. I literally keep landing on planets and spending my entire night playing on that single planet. If you are still down for this old school Bethesda type game, then you will get lost in this. There are so many quest lines, so many planets, so many factions, just so much.
I have a feeling today's going to be a great day. Don't you agree?
Enemy boss that is 9 level.
Oh no!
Has brain dead AI. Easy to cheat. And y'all call this the best game of the century. Starfield is a joke. God damn, this means it's destroyed the Xbox kingdom. And for that, I'm gonna have to lower the score down to a paltry 5 out of 10. Crazy. Digital Foundry got lying about Starfield. Uh-oh, Digital Foundry, somebody is going to jail.
The water also surprises me. There's no swimming in Starfield. It will break your fall if you jump from a great height, as I just did. But diving is forbidden. You just glide along the
There is swimming. 11 out of 10. Xbox is back in business.
There is no world where Starfield's an 11 out of 10. And
Phil, no. Now I have to put it back to a 5 out of 10.
There isn't really a great solution or win for us.
Oh,
I see commentary that if you just build great games,
there's
everything
no
would turn
solution
around.
to it.
It's just not true. We lost.
I gotta believe.
Well, little cousin, if you're wondering how I can hear the YouTube video, as always, I'll say, I got the super hearing, motherfucker.
Like motherfuckers like you for my call center.
I don't know how you can hear it. I got the speaker right next to the mic, that's why you can hear it.
How much do you make?
Oh yeah, I can have that super hearing if I wanted to.
Phone calls all day. It's just like a representative. But you're going to do calls to it. You're going to convince them to, get a gift card, and say that they won $50 to $100.
Yeah, buddy. Give me your phone, buddy.
This is
why I've never finishing these games.
It's very easy. We're going to do percentage.
Too high.
It's so easy. Guys that talk like influence, good language. Like
really? Because I'm still on Resident Evil 6 right now, little cousin.
You look fit, you look nice.
Yeah.
It's literally 10,000 a month.
Oh, hopefully I'm done with that Chris story. So once I'm done with that basically means I finished half of the game.
You want to go to India? You want to go to where are you from?
Tell me what to do.
Stop it.
You want to go back to Michigan? One way. All you got to do is just give me $200 right now.
I'm good right
And
now,
it's
brother.
easy process. You can go anytime.
I get your info.
Yeah. Yeah, and about the job, you can always call me, you know? Yes, I'm gonna send you a link so you can click it. What's your phone? Okay, Ben Church. I'm gonna call you right now. But this Ben Church, man. I call you. Yes. Sounds good, my friend. Yeah, like take it easy, have a good day. If you want to, you know, you want to work for me, call me. Right. Sounds good. This is beautiful place.
It is.
Literally, I just moved here.
You with your kurta.
Yes, I know. I just wanted to look fancy today. You know what I'm like? By the way, you're so beautiful, like God's given. God's given. I just was wondering, you know, can I take you out to an Indian dish?
Yeah, could ya? Could you take us to an Indian dish?
Both of you. Seriously.
Buddy.
Okay.
Give me your social. Give me your social security, buddy.
Do you know by
Give me your social security, little buddy. I will give you that tiki masala with that mango curry.
You know, like where I can find a good Indian dish or something like that. By the way, you're beautiful lady. Beautiful lady. God's given. All right?
The end of the world.
You don't know what to find food?
Must we stop it?
How are you doing? Yeah, most definitely.
So, if that giant cocoon hatches...
All four benchots. All the
just
four
a bit.
benchots together.
We gotta get out of here in Warren HQ.
Together, closer.
This way, hurry!
They're so all good close together. You're trying to get his ass beat.
Yeah, I'm not hungry, aren't that Indian substitute teacher? Okay.
Leon told me.
Yeah, that bone Steve Harvey with me.
He also told me where to find you.
I forgot he won't fight that bastard.
I just told you to move.
Who?
You'll be fine. You're not being
Oh, damn Indian substitute. I forgot he was an Indian. Steve Harvey was the bastard.
And he looked like this and he worked at Walmart.
Oh no, son, and you remember that substitute teacher who looked like the damn comic book guy off The Simpsons? I mean, let's get that poor bastard away from me.
Get him away from me, please.
Yeah, pretty please. Well, let's add a red dressing. Or Italian dressing in a minute.
$44. You trying to piss me off? I don't trust you. I don't like you. Good for you, asshole. You get out of here. We get the fuck out of here.
No, I got a good. Pretty good job.
What are you doing?
Nah, bro.
You look high. What are you doing?
This is an NBA authentic. This is a finish.
Just say it.
$44. What? Can I see the things that you was looking at on eBay? Because you must not be looking at
Okay.
He said he cannot stand me.
on eBay.
Well, you can't?
No,
Yeah, that's my phone.
you can't. Bullshit. I hate to break it too. You know.
Well, you hate to break it to your cousin?
Back there. I want to see. I want to compare.
I do.
You doing this? You slow as hell.
I'm definitely not a shitwad, I'll tell you
You're
that.
gonna find a fakes. You're
Yeah.
gonna find a hardwood classic. That's a fake.
You want to do 50 for 3 or 40 or look at this face?
That's a fake right there, bro. That is a straight up fake.
Fake. Look at the VIN number. You don't see the
No,
VIN number?
look.
The VIN number.
So let's talk about this again. Let's start to do business because I want to try to sell these here. Please, let's do something. Talk to me. Trying to do at least.
Like, what's the deal with him?
Yeah, what's the deal with your cousin?
How about that? Ridiculous. Ridiculous, brother. Brother, what are you doing?
Chris!
Get moving. We got it from here.
How much
Let's go.
Wait!
Hey, got a job to finish.
I don't know what this is going on.
So how much would you put this on the floor for? But why is the fake 109 then? Who priced that hoe?
Here, we gotta climb.
Real. This is real authentic, bro. I'm finna go crazy, bro. I'm finna go nuts, bro. I'm finna explode. You see this? Man, bro.
Man, how proud of yourself are you?
Not really. No. Didn't used to be. Not right now.
We was about right.
You're not proud of yourself for being sick?
Not at all. Not today.
Why the hell not?
Not tomorrow. Not yesterday. You can better believe it.
How when you pulled up that fake jersey, that was a replica of Michael Jordan jersey. And
Oh,
he said he was going to sell
damn
the authentic one for 99, but he's selling the fake for 109.
Let the bitch die.
He said, "Oh, I didn't like that."
Pierce, we gotta climb.
Kelly makes a run for it. The police in hot pursuit. Doesn't get caught.
No, they're my keys.
Let go of the key. Hurry, we'll take us down with them. Pierce, come on. I got you. Unload on it!
I can't keep you here. If you want to go, here you go. Yes, please to be. Police come running towards you. Alright, come on.
That is one angry son of a bitch!
Come on, don't you want to hang out in the hot tub?
Or it could be that they've seen our investigations and become suspicious.
Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Down on your knees.
But aren't you
Releasing this thing must have been Ada's plan from the beginning! Jesus, the missiles were only distraction!
How's your day going?
Who's little cousin? Who?
You.
Not very good on someone's religious day.
Hey, Matt, how are you? Now, Matt, I need to talk to you for a minute. Matt, punch out a seat right over there. But talking is not what he has in mind. He doesn't respond fast enough. The result is a teaser shot. Meanwhile, back at the house, men continue to show up.
How are you? How you doing?
Ew. Yeah, little ew.
He got no shirt on.
Ew. Get that man away from me then.
I don't like that man either.
Shit, this thing won't go!
Man, get that fat eat. He does get away from me. Oh, I was close to dying. I thought I had full health.
In my mind, is why he became so emotional.
such a truth, little man. What did you call me?
By the time the Harris County Sheriff's Department arrest the cast in position.
Get his ass, little doggy, get his ass. Okay? Yeah, I think I just did. Well, now, me.
Take it and walk in. You're gonna keep the towel. I'll just leave it in your shirt. That's fine. Once he gets his clothes back on, a camouflaged officer.
All right. I'm better.
It's time to move out. Flagler Beach Police move in.
Get on square. Get on square. I didn't do anything. Come on, dude, I didn't do anything. I did not do anything yet.
Runs out the door as soon as he sees me. He's running. And gets tackled by investigators.
Doggy.
As the detective interrogates Gardner, it's clear he's not admitting to anything.
How old did he say he was?
Sure he did. I mean,
you know why I know?
I mean, when it depends.
I ain't got the pictures you sent. The naked.
I mean, that depends, little doggy. It really does.
An officer's taser knocks him to the ground.
Can you go fuck yourself?
After he's arrested,
son of a bitch! Captain, we're out of time. We gotta go.
But he will end up in jail tonight. The police from the Ocean County Prosecutor's Office to move in and arrest him.
Please don't move.
Son of a bitch! Captain, we're out of time. We gotta go.
On adults, try to be children online for sex. If there's anything else you'd like to tell us.
I'll be damned if I'm gonna die
Oh, damn it, I didn't think he was gonna die as well.
What do you think it was? He heads out the door, right into the arms of the Harris County Sheriff's Department.
Oh, I remember this part being this is the one on my first game was.
As our investigators through the back door.
Which game? Oh, whatever this is. Wow, I don't fucking know.
I knew it was after when they last in there.
Doing a story on men.
I'll be damned if I'm gonna die.
Kids online for sex. Abdallah doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Outside, thinking he's going to run. He's down hard. Belongings and heads to the door, apparently thinking the worst is over. Because of the possibility that Patterson is armed, an officer acts more quickly than usual, calling out to him as soon as he opens the door. Patterson steps back into the house, and an officer shoots him with a taser gun. Only one probe stays attached, so the taser is unable to shock him and drop him to the ground.
What is he screaming? Ew, get him off the screen in that headset, would you?
Ford still appears confused, but Khan clearly knows what's coming.
I'm very sorry about this.
just want to make things right. I feel really bad about this.
Conley! Almost totally active. Outside, the Flagler Beach police are waiting.
Hands on your back.
Just 1 second. Going to the beach today. Heads out the back.
The generic white male.
The arms of the Fort Myers Police Department. The police quickly take him down to the ground. I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and we're doing it. Now, if there's anything else you'd like to say, we'd like to hear it. Otherwise, you're free to walk out on us.
Can I go?
Yes, absolutely. Your soldier is free to leave, but remains near. That's because he knows what will happen next. Eventually, he gets up and, with his head hanging low, heads for the front door. Not on for long. The tears keep flowing.
Goddamn what? Oh, please, God! Please, sir! Let me see your hand. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. It's fine. Oh, Lord.
I think these are among...
We're on the way to Arkansas right now, and the AC is leaking right now because it's so wet. Is we gonna get normal? This is the third episode. This can't be happening. We're already having problems with the system. Yeah. People right now, I'm guessing there's a leak in the ceiling. This microfiber in this house is not gonna work. But you know it will work. Merch from ChanelJunkers.com. And I swear, even when you're in a tough situation, yes, I'm doing an ad right now. Even in a tough situation, it's high, it's steady, nice, quality merch, and so good giving your worst nightmare. You wet the bed, this will do the job. Your AC leaking, this will do the job. You need to this will do the job. Shop at ChanelJunkers.com.
Really? Is that what you choose to do?
I feel like that's a lie. I just feel like someone's really trying to rape me.
You know, little doggies, that's a sicker question in life that I don't want to believe. Little kid can't lose, I know you're on that chair. But it'll be okay, kitty cat, it'll be okay. I mean, a little kitty cat blues. I don't know how to say it other than
How you doing? I'm doing great. Where do you want it at? I can leave right here. Did you order this? Pretty sure you ordered it. Was it still? Yeah. The other beef. So that's probably what it was. But I like that. You like it? Yeah. But it's not for you. No. Okay. I just wanted to let you know we dropped off your sign for you. You put it right there. Are you sure? You want to go keep it? I can just leave it right over there if you want. Yeah, I was just dropping off the sign. My boss said it was better. You want these signs here?
Please wait while pressure is reduced.
Is it?
Are you really an EDT-looking bastard?
Whoa. So,
You, little cousin, you! Really?
I just dropped up some signs just to let you guys know. You guys not order it? Oh, yeah. My fault. You wine by chance? Sorry about that. What is going on? Oh, that motherfucker's different. Oh, what the fuck? What is going on? What the fuck? Yo, bro went to zero. I didn't even get to say anything. He was like, nah, get that out of here. That guy was definitely a member. Everybody else was chill and they didn't care and they were all nice. But that guy, I don't know what he was on. Flex's tattoo, I don't know what time he was throwing up. Gary didn't get it on camera, but the guy started taking the van. All jokes aside, right now, we're currently being followed. I don't know who it is, but we're being followed. If you want to get the angle, that car's been like following us for a minute. So he's taking every single turn. He's following us right now. That shit is insane right now. I'm not even gonna lie. Oh shit, he is making the turn. Yep, we're being followed. But the way he showed off those tattoos when he was chasing the freaking man, I think that guy was definitely in the clan thing. If you guys can let me know what that meant, like on his stomach and stuff, please let me know. That was actually like the first scary experience when I was doing it.
Oh no.
Go back to the...
They're being followed.
Go back first now. Just keep going, Still following? We're done with this shit. Like, this is all joke aside. Bro, I think that guy was actually he had somebody follow us for a minute. They got the license plate. And this is actually the first time I've actually ever got nervous doing a prank. But there's in Arkansas, there actually are some people that really, really hate black people. Everybody else was all chill and happy and stuff. But that guy, I didn't even say a joke. All I did was show him the sign, and like I could just feel his energy just being tense and mad. I don't know if they can hear me, but my heart was racing. Like I'm usually not scared and shit, but oh fuck, I'm not gonna lie. You can't beat them. Join him. This shit isn't funny right now, but fuck. Here, but I'm blind, racist, and blind. Is there anything that you recommend? I'm trying to look for some countries that have a good game. I'm not looking for any that rap. What is this? Yeah. I remember back in the day I used to hate that. But now, I don't know what the reason was, but I like it. You're white, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what the reason was, but I like it. I remember back in the day, I used to hate Michael Jackson. And now, I don't know what the reason was, but I like him. Are you a white brother? Well, was this white or black nigga? Like, oh, no, I don't want that one. I don't want the white one. Do you got any of them fans that actually, like, is very comfortable and feels good when I go to sleep? White noise! Yes, that's what I'm looking for. Yes, Bubba. Yes, that's what I'm looking for, the white noise. I love white noise. Yes. Do they have any books here? He loves to read things, so I was trying to find that he's got information. He's got any history. How much was it again? Is that a 5? The 8-man Lincoln on it? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, he used to be a daily trade.
know, you're supposed to free the slave, but he actually broke him free. I ain't like that. You know what the bathroom is?
Yeah.
One sounds a little light for
Get up.
What are you, man? Damn. Are you sure? Then you gotta look at me.
Oh, can this bastard just get away from me?
My name's Fuck here.
Wants to attack him.
What's that black?
What?
I'm sorry, that's what he said.
No, I'm white. Oh. Am I not white?
John, no, you are. You're black.
Black?
No, he was He said, I'm white. He said, bro, you are.
Are you single by chance?
No.
You sure? Would you like a strong, healthy white man like me? Yeah. Are you sure? Because I can't be black. That's disappointing. I'm sorry. You have any duties? You sure it's not a job application? Is it not a wit? Is it not a train? Excuse me, madam. Are you single by chance? Why? You smell delightful. Where you at? Hello? By chance, are you colored? I'm a white man. Are you one of them solar eclipse babies?
No, I guess I'm white.
Ah, nice to see you, baby. And black.
No, I guess
Nice to see you, baby. And black. You run the opposite direction. And you carbon hot, man. What's up, babe? I just identify as white.
Yeah, is he really? I couldn't do nothing. The bastard wouldn't stop attacking me.
That was a doctor. Be truthful, that was very motivational. Always made me feel proud to be black. Little things, I'm still white and proudly racist.
Oh, don't tell me I gotta do this bullshit all over again.
Get the hell out of here. This is my town. Oh, you're white?
I don't care how high I am. That kind of shit just pisses me off whenever I'm dealing with a difficult boss and I gotta restart the whole thing. I could be high on damn 2,000 milligrams and I'll still get pissed about it. How did I make any redo what? I don't know, son. You have to go on the live stream because I ain't gonna say it while I'm fighting him.
Huh? Have him, sir? Why stop, sir? Hey, you just watch your friends. You're not blind. Oh. How'd you hit me? Because I'm not stupid. Stop. Stop. Don't even try it. Come on. I'm going to fucking shoot your ass and your ass. Don't sue me. Why not? Because I don't want to get sued. I don't have money. I don't give a fuck what you got. I have 2 black grandchildren. So don't even start this stupid fucking shit. Oh, yeah, right. I'm gonna sue your ass. Hey. Who's that team? Who's that team? Stop, sir. Come on. Fuck you, my name's Chuck. It's my uncle. You gotta have permission. It's in my own building. Hey, leave my black uncle alone. Got it? I don't know what that guy was on. Like, I'm telling you, we were walking right back to the car. And that wasn't even planned or even staged. You can ask them, like, hey.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I gotta do this shit all over again.
Oh, nice, but
made you mad, but it did not matter. We're in public. That's what made it even funnier. I was like, bro, we're in public. We were talking about soulmates.
Alright, we're on the way to Zinc right now, and I can't wait to meet a fellow brother who has the same mindset. And when I say same mindset, I mean exactly the same. Thank you. As a fellow brother of you, I'm just glad to be in your presence. I don't know what to say. I like to be around guys and, you know, some solar clip babies, you know what I mean? I used to hate that stuff. But now, I don't know what the reason was, but I like it. You white love. But I like it.
Please wait while pressure is reduced.
As a fellow brother of you, I'm just glad to be in your presence. I don't like some tar babies. I heard a lot of people call this sound racist. I don't think it's racist, if I'm being honest. I think if you guys are speaking truth. As a fellow white guy as me, I think it's very, very understanding where you're coming from.
No, you're not. You know. Don't trust white people because you're white. Don't trust white people. They had work days. When they got on that luxury ship, little did they know it wasn't where they were going or a luxury ship.
I have my caretaker, and she says on my ID it says male. I can't be black. Yeah.
That's how you're self-identify.
Do you not feel my skin? Like my hand? I have to be white. My hair?
Sorry to break it to you, but you already know.
This whole time I just thought I was a fellow brother. Are you breaking my balls, Tom?
No.
Are you breaking my meat?
Nope. I generally don't do that.
Yo, Zach, it's Tom being for real. I can't be black.
Don't let them hurt you. You know why they're thinking that way? Because they're not popular with themselves.
Tom, I appreciate your time. Thank you again.
You're welcome.
He believed it. Tom, if you ever see this, I'm not actually blind, but, you know, I just kind of wanted to see, like, how you were. And, I mean, you're, like, probably one of the nicest people I've met. All right, so we're currently going to the high school. So there's some fans here. So people told me to pull up. I'm going to pull up, see what's happening. Oh, shit. How you doing, man?
20 minutes away. I took all the way.
How you doing, man?
You know, I think that's just what happens. He never people's food.
That's not me. That's Mr. Beast. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like I peaked in high school coming back here. I would have never expected myself to be here. I'm just seeing if this is the most racist town in America. Not so far. Yeah, you guys are way better than like any other state I've been to. My friend right here, he's single. I'm just letting you know. He thinks we're very beautiful. So, look, you know what, man? Don't worry about it. There's other fish to see. Like, look, right here. If you go that way. Those you man. I'm not gonna lie. These people. What should the chant be? One hand in? One hand, come on. You guys are known for being racist. I doubt that. You guys show a lot of love. Appreciate you guys. You know, you guys don't have good deeds. That name's bad. That was so gay.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Tony G. Today we get inside look
Fire like a real man.
Black Taliban Big Dog got an ET shirt.
Civil rights. In 1964, this proved to be why after a 5-year game growing quickly, eventually established many states. Of narcotics,
Oh, then why do I gotta do it a second damn time? And now a third, I mean, come on, just let me be done with this boss battle. This boss battle just getting on my nerves now.
We're gonna be doing that, talking to folks, and learning what it's like to be part of the crew, part of the organization, what they stand for, what they're about. But I think in some way, everyone is part of a gang or wants to be part of a gang. Gang has a bad connotation. Everyone wants belonging, they want tribe, they want brotherhood. Different people have different ways of building that. I had a big sense of that with my wrestling team in high school and college. I think it's lonely being a man in this world right now. Like, when you're a grown-ass man, you graduate from high school or college, like, your community shrinks. And I think being a man is a lonely experience for a lot of people. And I'm always interested in how people fight against that. So we're going to meet with a Kansas City chapter of the Gangster Disciple organization. So first up, Young Blue spot. We're going to talk to the group, get a feel for them, meet them, and then we'll go to the big organization meeting. We'll see you there.
Depressurization process complete.
Folks, we are at an undisclosed location in Kansas City, Missouri. What are we doing today?
We're taking them behind the scenes now. Barbecue.
Wait, so we're invited to the barbecue? Yeah. Okay, so fellas, what is happening today? Like, we have people around the country coming in, around the region, and what's going on?
We got a couple of different cities coming. So we got St. Louis.
All personnel, please evacuate immediately.
A couple out of the brothers, Winsford, got some guys from Charleston. Coming out.
Stand back, Captain! I can kill you!
Okay, you guys are about to go to a meeting that we're not on. I don't know about what happened.
Warning. Facilities infrastructure compromised. Unable to withstand water pressure. All personnel, please evacuate immediately.
Are you guys looking for additional members and also to do that white boy thing?
Depressurization process complete. Unseen
Story mode.
Have a good old time. Anything else to add to that thought? Alright. Moment of truth. We got done with the secret meeting. They summoned us before we can come back.
Unable to withstand water pressure. All
Let's talk to the
personnel, please
people and see what they
evacuate
think about
immediately.
gangs. When you hear the word gang, what does that make you think?
They can be anything like a group of people. They
Stand back, Captain! I can kill you!
Violence, we think about that. Probably California. And with all like your Hells Angels, Bloods, Crips, stuff like that.
Coming together to establish some form of fight. Have you ever heard of the Danger Disciple? Of course.
All personnel, please evacuate immediately.
I've heard the name, but I don't know exactly what it is.
If you had a brother that said, hey man, I'm gonna go join a gang, what would you say?
I probably know.
Yeah?
Facilities infrastructure compromised. Unable to withstand water pressure. All personnel, please evacuate immediately.
I probably wouldn't be too happy with him. I would hope that he wouldn't be leading down that path where he tells me what to do.
We're about to go to a barbecue with a bunch of Danger Disciples. Any advice you got?
Infrastructure compromised.
I don't know. You know, good luck to you. Take care. Be careful. Show him respect, and he should be fine.
Be respect. How do you think my outfit is? You look comfortable. Yo, brothers, let's go out there.
We're debuting a beautiful shirt today. Big Dog Guy. It was designed by a man that's been featured in Vogue, collaborated with Levi's. Hey, I'm pulling out all the stops for you guys. Good shit. So if you want to join my game, Big Dog's got to eat. TommyGMonkey.com. I'll see you guys there. We got blue. We got black. Rock the gang. It's us versus mainstream media.
See that?
First, a message from
We'll be
our
out of here in
sponsor,
no time.
DraftKings Sportsbook. You gotta pick the right players to make your team win. Do you wanna pick Allie,
Oh
but
yeah,
drop
you
the ball
did.
every damn
You
time?
really just being like, little doggy.
Gosh,
What did I do for your
or you wanna be
cousin?
like Grace, who comes in
You
clutch
get
like
over
a
here,
champ.
little donkey. A lot of them.
If you're into sports betting, boy, does DraftKings have an
Oh,
offer.
really?
New customers that download the app and bet $5.
No, I didn't realize it's been like 2 hours and 40 minutes. I didn't even know it's been
Use
that
code
long.
Big Dog when signing up to get this
Oh,
offer.
it's been 5 hours for me. I don't even know how this stuff's still hidden me. Oh, I just ended that stream, but I just don't feel like playing right now because I don't have the energy. Well, hell, at least I got that Chris story done, I think, and I made it to the end. Oh, good man.
Pierce, open the goddamn
Oh,
door!
I didn't know it's been an hour and 20 minutes since this stream's been going.
They taught me how to be a man. Yeah.
I'll probably was having trouble with some boss fight or something.
In the neighborhood. In the organization. Matter of fact,
Oh yeah, but I just finished it a few minutes ago. I remember how difficult that was on my first gameplay, but I think I went through it quicker in this one.
You know what I mean? Like, we're having interesting conversations as a society. But what does it
But
mean?
what difficulty you on?
You know what I'm saying? Standing on what you believe.
Well, I'm literally on the easiest difficulty, and it was still hard to kill the thing. I don't want to imagine what it's like on hard difficulty.
I'm curious about the symbol. What does this mean? Is that a Jewish thing? Okay. But do Jewish folks also wear the same stuff? So we talked to a couple of people like citizens and I asked them, what do you think about the word gang or organization?
I mean, it don't matter anyway, but that's
connotation.
because Mom said something about they're going to be here at 7:30 in the morning.
You dig what I'm saying? That's why when you access
I don't know. It's already 3,
it
so
sound more friendly too.
it don't matter at this
What I was thinking
point.
about is you could argue that
I'm gonna do
McDonald's is a
it.
hamburger
Yeah, but I
cartel.
don't think
You
they
know,
would
past
be
Make
making
America
that
Fat,
much,
you could
at
say
least
that Big
just to
Pharma
fix
is
the
a drug
water.
gang organization. You guys agree with
Well,
those?
yeah, but they're gonna be in the attic doing the water lines, and that's like right above my room.
Yeah, that's what it is. The gang's hurting the militia.
Oh yeah, but I can't tell if that's anywhere near my room or not, or that's mostly near yours, since that's where the water heater is.
So I feel like that's a big piece that's missing from a
Well,
lot of
yeah,
places.
and that's that time when they were in the attic, they were in my vents. Like they were like looking through them, which I'm sure they'll do again, which is just creepy because I don't really want someone looking at me while I'm asleep.
Code of conduct looks like what can get you in
Oh
trouble?
hell, I was right
I did finish that Chris story
And then you
mode.
want me to teach you one thing while you out here?
Let's do it.
What you notice about everybody's shoes out here? Ain't nobody wearing Crocs. Well, can't do that.
What? Did I just violate the code?
Yeah, you breaching security right now. Yeah. Well, if somebody want to fight you right now, and then you got on these, you gonna slip up out of it?
Hey, he got him in sport mode, y'all got to do the ball right now.
Can we make an exception if it's in sports mode?
If it's in sports mode, you might get away. Depending on what my brother say. You know what I'm saying? My brother don't be tolerating the breaching of security. It is.
Okay, so I made my first violation. Am I kicked out? Do I have to go home? Or
We gotta take mouth shots real quick, folks.
So that's another thing is I've heard like a lot of negativity about like 9-to-5 jobs. Like a lot of people hate on that shit. What do you think about that?
Look, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you some real stuff, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100. I used to be like that. I used to be thinking, oh, the lame niggas is the one with 9-to-5s until I went to prison, bro. I did 10 years, bro, wasting my time. Didn't see my daughter, none of that. No, I was the lame, bro, because I'm just sitting here with my daughter getting raised outside by somebody else, bro. It's pointless, bro.
You know, input on that. You say why people don't want to work 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, patience and discipline is key.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got patience or discipline, you ain't nothing. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You should be able to want to go work that 9 to 5 to provide for yourself, your family, your child, your family, whoever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
really
You
should.
want to look out for people at the homeless. You know what I'm saying? You'll walk past somebody that ain't doing as well as you. You feel me? You got money in your pocket, you might give it to them because they need it more than you. You feel me? It's all about discipline and patience.
A lot of people, bro, don't understand slow money, bro, but slow money is the good money. Because fast money gonna get you gone, bro, because you're gonna spend it just as fast as you get it.
What is the organization's stance on fatherhood? I've noticed a few guys talk about the importance of that.
If you lacking in your child life, man, this ain't a good organization for you because we're going to hold you accountable for that. Because, you know what I'm saying, this organization produce positive, productive people. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't taking care of your priorities, man, this ain't for you, for real.
Well, if my brothers can't protect their own children, how you protect your own
I'm
brother?
pretty sure I saw this ending on Leon's
You know, let me tell you
story.
something, bro. Before I was GD, let me tell you something. I probably run around, bro, act crazy, breaking people's houses, stealing cars, all that. But let me tell you something, bro. My dad, he's not GD. He's not. He's crip. It's a difference, bro. Let me tell you something. GD show you how to be a man, bro. It show you how to, you got to stand on principles and laws. Because a lot of people, bro, that's why they don't want to be GD. That's why they want to be in the other game. Because you can't stand on law, bro. You can't, because at the end of the day, if I'm trying, you got something nice on, I'm trying to take it off you, bro. Well, I can go do the same thing you doing right now. I ain't gotta rob you for that, but they gonna make sure I don't rob you for that. Cause they gonna stand on my line like, hey, bro, you know you ain't supposed to holler at a little quick, bro.
Does anyone here have bars they gotta spit or they?
Yeah, come on, get him. Go on and spit with you.
I came a long way from shaping rocks and pushing corners. There ain't no bars in a minute. They say my rhymes was over. Ain't no stopping me. Niggas being patient just made them potent. Had to cater to my family, but I think I cooked that over. Had to work upon myself to get my demons back in order. Kept my dreams full of the kids. Reality was getting harder for bagging checks. We worked to death, trying to feed our sons and daughters, and it's an honor on the boss to be a motherfucking